So guys, in the midst of Akpabio presenting Tinubu as the sole presidential candidate for 2027, guess what? Rufai has, reminded them of how Nigeria has been badly destroyed by these politicians, how there is hunger and nothing is working in this country. They are busy celebrating that other politicians are leaving other parties to join them without remembering that Nigerians are hungry. You need to see where these politicians are celebrating that they've not been able to achieve anything, if not, causing defection of other politicians from other parties to the APC, and they are like, they've already won the election. Rufai went further to remind them that, see, these politicians, don't forget that even if those other politicians are defecting into the APC, not the Nigerian people. The Nigerian people did not defect. It means that the vote depends on Nigerians, not a handful of politicians who believe because they've been able to gag other politicians to enter the APC. For them, it is already a done deal. So guys, you need to watch this video and see what is happening in this country and know the kind of leaders you have. Honestly, this is going to shock you. Take a look.
By discussing reactions to the summit organized by the All Progressives Congress in Abuja on Thursday, where President Bola Ahmed Tinubu addressed the issue of the one-party system, stating that it's the APC that is ruling and driving the aspirations of Nigerians. Tinubu also described politicians defecting from opposition parties to the APC as bailing out of a sinking ship, adding that Nigeria's democracy allows for freedom of movement and association. Well, let's take a look before we take some reactions.
Before I skip, I just need to tell those ones saying one-party system is no good. It's one party ruling and driving the aspiration of Nigerians. Where do they start? You don't blame a people bailing out of a sinking ship when they have no life jacket. I'm glad of what we have, and I'm expecting more to come. That is the game. We are in a constitutional democracy. Don't forget the freedom of movement and the freedom of association is not criminally punishable. Welcome to the progressives. Sweep them clean.
Welcome to the progressives. Sweep them clean. Jagaban. Let me take some reactions. And this is a reaction that is, re-echoed on social media. This is from Emma, who wrote, President Tinubu said, there's nothing wrong with a one-party state. I completely disagree with him. He was among those who kicked against the one-party state. I wonder what changed now. I'm completely against a one-party state. Well, President Eniola actually pulled out multiple newspaper clippings, with the caption, in August 2010, Bola Tinubu won against one-party state. But today, they say it's a blessing. Obviously, the internet never forgets. There was the interview that's been trending now back in 2010 when, the president actually kicked against the one-party state. And we have, mentioned this on this table that we are all against this because it doesn't support democracy. But let us just touch more on the summit yesterday. In the meantime, Senate President Godswill Akpabio, during the summit, urged that Tinubu be returned unopposed as a presidential candidate of the APC and called for the president to be the sole candidate for Nigeria in 2027, saying that his leadership qualities and experience make him well-suited to represent all Nigerians and not just members of the All Progressives Congress. Let's take a look.
The political sagacity of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, in view of the fact that despite very difficult times, he has been able to set Nigeria on a path of growth, confirmed by the International Monetary Fund. In view of the fact that Nigerians are grassroots people, are very excited. In view of the fact that even the members of the National Assembly and senators said they have never had it this good, the leadership of the House of Reps should join me. I want all the members of the National Assembly of the APC extraction to stand up wherever they are. I want the civil senators to stand up where they are. And you will echo what I'm going to say. Those who love you will also join. I want to move, and let it be moved, that not only will President Bola Ahmed Tinubu be a sole candidate for the presidency in 2027, but he will also be a sole candidate for the whole Nigerian population, because all our political parties have been torn into shreds. I went to my state and I saw the umbrella at the PDP. It has over 100 holes. And so very soon you will hear. I'm not the one to break the news, but I know the national chairman has already broken the news that everything in the South-South has collapsed for you. And that is the same thing that is happening in the nation. Nigerians are saying that because you have done a difficult job well, that it is time for us to reward you by sending you back to the presidency for a second term in office. I move, therefore, as the Senate President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that Mr. President return, one, as a candidate of the APC unopposed, and secondly, as the next president for a second term come 2027. I so move. Listen to that voice. That's the voice of the Senate President. I so move.
The voice of the Senate President, Dr. Abasi, has been cracking up the whole time. And you know, a lot of people have said, if Senate President Godswill Akpabio was not Senate President, he could really have a good job as a, is it a comedian or a jester? What do you call that? Dr. Abasi, over to you, really. I mean, because really, okay. I don't know if anybody...
Just to add to what I said earlier on, I think the APC National Summit yesterday, held at the banquet hall of the presidential villa, there was a lot of psychophancy, there was a lot of masturbation, there was a lot of psychophancy, there was a lot of comedy. Now, the Progressive Governors Forum, led by Senator Opuzodinma, the National Assembly, led by Senator Godswill Akpabio, they said they passed a vote of confidence in the president. Others did. In fact, they turned the banquet hall into an extension of the Senate and the House of Reps, because it was the Speaker of the House of Reps that seconded the motion. Unfortunately, the Senate President forgot his gavel. He didn't go with it. and they forgot to go with the mace, of the Senate and that of the House. So that's why I say it is comedic.
Yes.
However, what is important here is that the President is saying, well, the Constitution allows Section 40, freedom of assembly, Section 39, freedom of expression, and that people can express themselves. Those rights are not criminally punishable. He's right on that score. But let him be reminded that that same yesterday, the coalition have refused to keep quiet. They have appointed Senator David Mark as chairman. They set up a committee led by Lee Elemoke, Senator Lee, former governor, former minister Lee Elemoke, to see if they should stay within the existing party. They've set up the Rotimi Amechi committee, who will be, Rotimi Amechi will be 60, by the way, on May 27, Children's Day. And that committee has recommended the formation of a new political party called All Democratic Alliance, which motto will be, trust for all Nigerians. Now, that ADA means Ada in Yoruba language. So the opposition too, they are wielding cutlass. They are. Ada means cutlass. So 2027 will be, the build up to it will be very interesting. Right. However, my fear is that as the politicians begin to jostle so early in the day, where would governance be?
This is the point.
President Tinubu says he will take us to promised land.
Yes.
I hope the politicians will not be distracted. Those wielding cutlasses and those wielding vote of confidence, and that there will be enough time to spare for the ordinary Nigerian who expects performance, service delivery, and progress and growth.
Absolutely.
Please, a lot is failing in governance. So you cannot be garnishing and all of that. I know you have to make your money. It's part of the political economy. When, till today, after the over 2 billion spent on NNPC, we've not seen anything as regards the refinery. People are hungry, people are in poverty and all of that. But Dr. Abati, like you said, these politicians are very funny people. You know, a lot of bootlicking, comedic interplay and all of that. And you see, never take the word of a politician seriously. Because they don't mean it. Let me take you on a quick journey. On the 22nd of September 2024, Governor Umoeno of Akwa Ibom State said, my link with Akpabio will never undermine PDP's interest in Akwa Ibom States. Where is Governor Umoeno today? The same Governor Umoeno has now said that as a member serving in my cabinet, if you don't follow me to APC, you are in problem. But 2024, he said that. Even Mr. Senator Godswill Akpabio, I'll take you back to 2014. He was part of those that started the support for your guy Goodluck Jonathan then. As at 2014. He said all the governors are loyal behind Goodluck Jonathan. Today, he's still the one starting the support. When you have high level of inflation, economic malaise and the likes. So they will do what they want to do. But Nigerian people, remember, the vote is in your hand. Do not sell it. The Senate can quickly stamp authority on this when they forget that there are electoral reforms they should work on. That is what will make our elections credible. And this one that INEC now say they are going to have an AI department leading up to the election. Hope the AI will avoid technical glitches in the next election.
All right. Well said, Rufai.
So guys, you have seen it for yourself. Honestly, these are the things we are saying about leadership in this country. You can imagine 2 years of no achievement, 2 years that we cannot really relate with in terms of what this government has done. They are here celebrating that people have left the party to join them. They are here celebrating that people are leaving their parties to join the APC. That is the achievement of the APC. So guys, what this APC cannot do does not exist. And that is why we Nigerians, we must stand up. We cannot allow them to mess up this country because this country is bigger than them, honestly. We cannot allow what is happening to keep happening. Now, the only thing they've come out to present to the Nigerian people is the ability to make other politicians to leave other parties to join the APC. That's their own achievement. Can't you imagine that? Even though United Nations is saying there's kwashiorkor, recently they said many people, many children are having kwashiorkor related sicknesses, you know, in Kwara State, not to talk of the IDP camps. Recently, the UNICEF also supported Katsina State, you know, with money to dig latrines, toilets. Upon all the money this country has been borrowing, Tinubu told us he's giving governors more money. What are the governors using all those money for? Just to entice them for political gain. So guys, let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell. Please give this video a like so that YouTube can recommend it to others, and drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you.